It is currently 10 p.m. and today's date is the 31st of December 2023. This year has been, I don't know how to put this. This year has been a mess. I haven't really done anything productive with my life. There were so many things that I could do. So many things that I could do this year. So many I could learn. I could apply myself. I just didn't do any of it. And since this is the last day of the year, I don't know, I've been so lazy, unproductive, just going to bed, sleeping, waking up, and just going about my day and just waiting for the week to end, the year to end, haven't been doing anything that I tell myself I want to do. I started going to the gym last year because I needed to. I'm very, very tall, and I try to put on some weight, like going to the gym, eat a bit, and then put on some weight, gain some muscle. And it's been over a year. I've only gained about 10 pounds. All because I cannot be consistent. Like I can just wake up, go to the gym every day, 1 hour exercise, come back home, eat, and just be consistent with it, and it will pan out. I just can't do it. I do it for 1 week, then I don't know, something comes up, I don't sleep on time, I wake up late, anything comes up, and I just don't do it. And for a while now, it's been okay. I've been like, oh, I don't really care about it. I can go to the gym anytime. I can do this anytime I want. And usually it has been true. But this year, there's things that have happened. I don't even know what to do. I need a way to be accountable to my actions. Like if there's something I want to do, if there's something that I know I need to do to change my life, and I plan it out, I try to put it on paper or something, I need to be able to hold myself accountable to do those things. And so far, nothing has worked. I tried schedules, times, like I know what I should be doing to improve my life. I know what I should be doing to, go ahead in life. I'm just not doing it. And I don't know, might be smart, or this might be like one of the dumbest ideas I've had. But this might probably be the only way I have forward to make myself accountable. Record myself, put it online or something, and that way I could see it and then be able to hold myself accountable for any actions, because then there'll be like I don't know, like a record of it, a way for me to look back and know that I should have done this. There's no way to cope, because usually when I say I'm going to do something, it's in my head, and I can always cope and be like, yeah, I can do it later, or nobody knows about it, and I can just lie to myself and then be like, oh, I'm going to do it later. But I know time is running out. Like there's not much time until you're very old, and then you very old and you need to do something with your life. I'm 26 and I haven't really done anything. Like I can see I haven't really done anything I can be proud of. Everything I've done is just going with the flow. Yes, I finished high school. I graduated college. I got like a job, but whilst I was in school, I stopped doing that job, and then after finishing college, I just got a contract role that was like 5 months, and this will be the second year in which after I finished graduating college, and I've not really done anything productive. Like my skill level, which I had in college, I think it's regressed up until now. Like I've had all this time to improve, to build things, to improve my skill level, to do whatever I want to do, apply myself to something that I'm passionate with, and I haven't done any of those. I think I've regressed. I've just been going through life, passing around time, and wasting time. And it's even if it's not about, even if I don't work and I have something that I'm passionate about, I know I want to do this. I'll still be, it will still be something to keep on doing and something to keep me going. But I have nothing like that. So this is I mean, something needs to give. This is like this is my Hail Mary. This is like my last try to, hold myself accountable to my actions. I'm gonna try and I know I'm gonna try. I will make sure every weekend on Sunday I record one video and then list out the things that I should have done during the week, or the things I should have done during the week, and see if I'm able to accomplish it. And I think this will be a better way of holding myself accountable for this year. 52 weeks out of the year, and one video every Sunday. That way, maybe I can just keep it on my computer. No, I'm wearing the mask. Well, I don't want anyone to know who I am. Maybe the picture here, but there's only one person that's ever been in this room, and I don't really think they're gonna find out with the picture. The picture is quite new, and I think I'll change it and not let them find out it's me. That's why I have this mask. I haven't worn this mask. I bought it for Halloween, but I didn't really go anywhere. So I can have this, and even if someone's going to find out, it's going to be one other person, and I don't really mind him finding out. Apart from him, I don't want the world to know. Plus, I don't have no experience with editing or anything like that. I can take photos, maybe edit a photo, but I don't have any experience with video editing or anything like that. So I'll just record the video and then put it out there. Maybe it will be like my personal journal. Since no one knows my identity, I would know. And then if there's something I say I'm going to do and I don't do, I would be able to hold myself accountable. It's 2 hours until the next year. Every year I have a New Year's resolution. Like last year, my resolution was to be consistent in the gym, gain 20 pounds more muscle, because I need to bulk up a little bit because I'm too skinny. I think my BMI is around 18 or 19, and I think it should be ideal at 20 or something like that. I'm not really sure, but my family, friends, everyone has been telling me I need to, bulk up. I need to gain some weight. And I wanted to do that for a long time. I just don't know why I'm not going to the gym. I know it's good for me. It will keep me fit, healthy. Eat, go to the gym, and everything will take care of itself. But I don't know why I just don't do it. It sounds so simple in my head. I just don't do it. I don't know why. I know that's what I should be doing, and that wouldn't even take a long time out of my day. Go to the gym 4 days out of 4 times out of the week. Every time it will take me maybe an hour of just exercise. So let's say I go, I spend like 15 to 20 minutes to get to the gym, and then 15 to 20 minutes to get back. It's like 2 hours out of my day for 4 days out of the week. And I know I spend a lot more time doing useless stuff than that. Sometimes I can be on YouTube, watching random videos, YouTube shorts, watching people, and then some watching people like their schemes to get rich, stuff like that, their drop shipping and stuff. I never really was interested in any of those, but I can just go to the shorts, and then I can realize an hour passes by, 2 hours passes by, 3 hours passes by, like 4 hours, and I could just be there. And I know all this time I could have used to do something productive. I could have gone to the gym and bred an article that I was supposed to read, do some learning. I don't know. There was something I could be doing, something productive I could be doing that I know I should be doing. I just don't do it because I don't. It's easier to watch YouTube shorts or something. It's easier to watch people, tell you to do better in life. I don't know why. So this is something needs to give. I need to do something to change the way I'm going. I'm growing old, and I don't like the way I'm living life. I from a young age I knew that, like, being able to sleep at night, like going to bed and be happy and have inner peace. That's what I wanted. And you could work, you could get money, you could become rich, famous, I don't care, whatever. But if you don't have peace and you're always stressed, you can't go to bed, there's something on you, something always weighing you on you, like you're with people you don't really like and stuff like that. I always knew I didn't want a life like that. And this past few months, it's been, I can't even go to bed when I want to go to bed. It's been weighing on me so much that I'm wasting my life. It's been, I go to bed, I try to go to bed at 12, 1 a.m. and I can stay in bed for 4 hours, 5 hours, not being able to sleep. Just lie there and just keep thinking, like, what am I doing? What am I doing? I'm just wasting my life. There's so much I could be doing. I just don't do it. And I know it's not that I can't do it. I know I can do it if I put in the effort. I just don't do it. It sounds so easy in my head. I remember earlier this year, there were some courses I was learning on my own, some skills I wanted to get, some interests, some ideas that I had to, put in the work and then get the ideas out. I had the courses, I had the plan, you know. I could spend 4 hours sitting behind my computer. 4 hours sitting behind my computer, and the actual effort, actual learning, actual things I do will not even amount to 30 minutes. I'll be behind the computer, and I'll get a message on my phone. I'll try to go on Instagram, go on Facebook, and then by the time I realize 4 hours have passed by, I need to go grab my lunch. And then this comes up, go do this for me. This happens, and then the day is done. I'll get it tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll do it. I'll get into bed. I'll not be able to sleep. I'll wake up late, and then the day will be messed up. I didn't go to the gym. Like, that's the theme that has been going out. The theme that has been going out through the whole year up until now. Just wasting my time, wasting everything that I could be doing. And I don't wanna feel like a burden, because I know I can do it, and I know, like, if you mess up with your life, and if you don't become productive, like you don't have work, you don't really make any income, like, even though you could be making income, even though you have the skills, and then you just need to put in the effort to be making it in life, or even you can acquire the skills, there's nothing holding you back. It's not that you can't learn, it's not that you can't apply to a job, it's not like you can't take a couple of time and maybe sacrifice maybe 2, 3 months, 4, 5, 6 months to get a skill that you could get employed by. It's like there's so much you can be doing. It's not like you can't physically do it, because you can, and you're just not doing it, and it's up onto the people who are by you, your family or stuff like that, who have to pick up the slack for you. Why? And then I don't know, even if they won't say anything, even if they won't talk, and then they'll be able to help you out. Maybe they know you're not doing well, you don't have to pay rent or stuff like that. I still feel worse about it. Like, I still feel like a burden. As a grown man, you don't pay rent, and then someone else has to pay your rent for you, or because someone has room in the house, you can just stay there. That doesn't really make sense. What are you doing with your life? Why do they have to go to work, and then you can just be lazing around? I'm not at that point. I work, but still, it's the same thing in my head. Like, I know there's so much I can be doing, and I'm not doing it, and I'm just, like, let's say, doing like the bare minimum to cruise through life, and I reached like a tipping point. Like, I don't know how to put this. tipping point when my contract that I was doing ended last month. I think November 28th. I received a call, and then they were like, we know you've been working with us for like 6 months now, and we know you had the contract for at least a year, but there's not much work to be done anymore. So this is your last day. And that was it. That was my last day at work. Even though the contract was extended for like a year, that was my last day, because the work we're doing, we're getting automated. So if the work you are doing is automated, then you don't really need that much people to do the same kind of work. One person can just keep watch over whatever the pipeline or the automation stuff, and then just make sure they work, and that's it. And I knew that wasn't the job I wanted. That job, it doesn't even directly apply to my field. I just got it anyway because it was something that I could do, and then the money was okay, so I would be able to survive on it. And whilst I had it, I didn't really put in any effort to learn or to apply to new roles so that I could change it, because I knew it was a contract. Even if it didn't end in November and it ended next year, I knew it was going to end eventually. I knew it was about like 1 month. And then when I was going in, I knew I planned to, take like a month, after a month, do what I needed to do, apply and get my role, and then get back into the field that I'm supposed to be in. But I didn't do any of that because the money was okay. I didn't really need to do anything. I was just, comfortable and then just sleeping around. And I remember when I got the after the meeting where I was laid off. I was sitting at my desk. I think I sat down for like 2 hours, and I was just so mad at myself. Like, I was thinking, how could I be just so stupid? Like, why? Because I knew this was gonna happen, and I just didn't do anything to change it. Because I knew this wasn't the role I wanted. Even if they kept me for like the year, I knew this wasn't the place I wanted to be. So if I didn't want to be there, why did I not do anything about it? Why did I just stay there? I'm saying this year, there were some actions I took last year and then the year before that. I was so pissed at myself. Started this year, there needs to be a change. Like, I can't be doing all those things again. Like, I can't, because now I can't even sleep. I can't really. Whenever I wake up in the morning, I feel so done. Like, whenever I go to bed, I can't really go to bed. My mind just, like, I can't argue with it out anymore. I know what I'm supposed to do, and I know I'm not doing it. So my conscience doesn't just leave me. I can't sleep. Like, whenever I'm doing something, I can't really enjoy it. Like, my brother has been trying to get me out of my head, and then I've been trying to, like, you are doing whatever you can. You are doing whatever you can to move on and then be productive. I know I'm doing that, but I could have been doing that since the beginning of the year. I just started doing that after I lost my position, like 1 month, 2 months ago. Why couldn't I do it like from January? Then I would have been in a better position now. Why couldn't I just do that? And I knew it then, because I don't know. I knew it then that I should be doing things differently, that I should be applying myself. I should be consistent. If there are things that I need to do, I need to get it done. And then if I do that, I know even if it doesn't go, or it doesn't go as I want it to go, I still will be able to sleep well at night, because I know I'm doing whatever I can in life to survive and move on. But when I know I'm not doing anything I can, I just can't bear it myself. I just can't, stomach it and be comfortable and sleep at night and eat and then be happy, go out and talk to people, go out and then have friends and then laugh. I can't do any of those things. Like, I go out and then I'm always in my head, I'm thinking, wow, what am I doing? I don't deserve to have fun. I don't deserve to be here, because I'm not doing anything that deserves, like a reward. I'm not doing anything. Like, I'm not really doing anything for that. I'm not working as that hard. I'm not going to the gym. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. So I'm not supposed to, be out here having fun. Fun is for people who put in work. And that's how I see it. And I'm not putting in the work. And it needs to change. So this year, I decided to, something needs to give. This year I decided to, even if I'm not comfortable with something, I'm not doing. I can't until I've worked hard enough to get to a point where I can afford to be uncomfortable with stuff. I'm not being uncomfortable with anything. And this is step one. I hate hearing the sound of my voice in videos. I never recorded a video where I heard the sound of my voice and I posted it. I will delete it. And I don't even post on social media that much. I think the whole of last year I posted maybe one picture. I traveled with family and I didn't post anything like the travel photos, nothing. I'm not that type of person. I don't really like to post myself out there on social media. And I don't want people to recognize me or anything for posting myself. But I need to do something. I need to change. And the only way I see myself changing is doing things that I would normally wouldn't do. Like this, recording a video like this, not really editing it. Because I know the minute I hear my voice in the edits or something like that, I would think it's stupid and then just close it. And posting it out. And then coming back to it, watching it the next weekend, and then asking myself if all those things I said I was going to do the week before, if I did it or if I just became useless throughout the week, and holding myself accountable for that. I think that's the way to move forward. That's the only way I see myself improving. And at the end of the year, I would see where it lands me. If I'm comfortable with the way I live my life the year, or if I still feel this pit in my stomach like I've been feeling throughout this month, like throughout this year. I always felt it in my stomach. Like I know I wasn't doing well, but it wasn't as bad as after my last layoff. It wasn't that bad because I was always okay, doing good, and even though I was only doing what I like the minimum, and I know there were other things that I needed to do, I was still surviving, going by. But after the last layoff, like it just hit me hard. Like because I knew it was going to happen, and I had a plan that if I had followed, it wouldn't have happened. I would have gone on to a new position, improved my skills, done some stuff that I wanted to do on my person, like some projects that I wanted to do, and then the project should have been now some personal things. I would have been in a far more different place, comfortable, and I would have been moving forward, working. I wouldn't even have time to, consider and think about what am I doing with my life because I'll be doing something with my life. And I didn't do any of those things, and then it hit and I lost the job, and I kept thinking, you knew this was going to happen. You planned to do a lot of things different. You planned that this time was going to be different. You were going to put in effort, but you didn't do any of those things, and this has happened, and now you have to be a burden. Up to date, I can't sleep. I'm doing what I can now, but I still feel like it's a cop out because I could have been doing a lot earlier, and I didn't do any of those things. And my skills has even regressed a bit since I haven't been doing a little. Since I haven't been doing any line, I haven't been doing anything new for a couple of, I think, 2 years now. No, a year. I haven't been doing anything. I've been learning all the skills that I said I wanted to learn. I didn't really learn any of those. If I had done that, then I wouldn't be where I am today. So it needs to change. And I know I really can't change everything all at once, but I need to start from somewhere. Like the book Atomic Habits, I think 1% improvement like every week or every day over a long period of time will cause a substantial change. So that's what I'm trying to do. Today is the last day of the year. I think it's left for an hour 30 minutes for the new year to begin. And this first week of this new year, things that I need to do, I don't even I'm not even going to plan my life in months or in like quarters or stuff. Like I'm going to plan in weeks, in days. That way I know if I did some, I know if I'm improving, I know if I'm being consistent. I need to go to the gym this week, 4 days out of the week, be consistent of the 4 days, and then all the learning that I've scheduled that I'm supposed to do, I'll finish those learning, just those two that I'm supposed to do this week. I don't need to do anything else. If I have the extra time, I can do something else. But I know this week you need to go to the gym and do all the learning you are supposed to do. That's it. That's what I'm supposed to do. And if I can't do this, then I know I have a lot more problems that I'm willing to admit. I just post this or put it online or something, or maybe keep it on my phone or something and watch it next week. And if I'm able to accomplish this, then I'll keep on doing this and hoping to improve and doing it 1 week at a time out of the 52 weeks of this year. I think that's the way to do it. Look at it from a week's perspective. And then if I'm improving, I keep on improving, I keep on trying. That way, if at the end of the year I'm still in the same position, then I know at least I tried. And then if at the end of the year my life has changed, then I knew that I was a problem all along. I wasn't doing as much as I could. So this is the start. And Happy New Year to me. I think I'm the only one at home now. Everyone has gone out. Next year, it would be different.